Hello everyone, welcome back to the Pizza Time series. Here we are with our first ever proper episode, and me actually talking about something, not just explaining what this is. Today it's just me, there's no one else here. I couldn't find anyone to join me, unfortunately. I know, it's quite sad, but oh well, on with the show. But first of all, before we get started into anything, I would like to personally thank everyone who's listened to the first episode or first pilot episode and supported it. I really do love seeing all the... I just listened to Pizza Time messages that I've been getting, and well, if you didn't like it, you're still listening now, so I think I'm the real winner here. And also, before we get started into the main meal, I guess, little pizza pun in there, I promised I'd get the social media sorted for you, and so the new social media links, if you don't know them already, the Twitter handle is at JW Podcast 2019, and also the new Insta handle is at JW Podcast 2019. So they're both the same, so you can follow either or both of them if you'd like to. There's also a Facebook page, and that is JW Podcasts, but there is no 2019 in that. So if you search that up, that should come up. And also, to kick off the first episode of Pizza Time, we've actually got some pizza. Ooh, let's get the ASMR in there. That's me opening a box. And if you're wondering what pizza we've gotten today, we've gotten the Domino's Pizza Lunchtime Special, where it is just one small little 5-inch pizza, I'm going to say, for £2. Oh, just £2. There you go, Domino's. There's some free promo there. Please give me a discount for the future. Please. Right, on the pizza today, we've got Cumberland sausages and chicken. That's good. So yeah, so I'll be digesting that as we go along. If I get a bit hungry and you hear some, I apologise, but that's the whole point of the show. So, today's topic, what am I going to be speaking to you about? So, the topic, I could insert a little drum roll sound clip here. The title is, what you get out of something is what you put into it. Right, this is something that is really important to me, but it's also a topic where I'm aware it's something I don't always practice what I preach. That's life, you know. It's something that I work on in myself every day, but it's also something that needs more work on, which is kind of why I'm doing this, to remind myself and also anyone else who struggles with this. So, I believe that what you get out of something is what you put into it, and this can be with either schoolwork, normal work, social life, or literally anything that you have to put effort into it. For me, this often happens in work and social life, because it's the only two things that really happen in my life. So I'll be mainly talking about these two in particular. But if you want to know how can I put it all in school or anything else, just send a message and I'll hopefully be able to talk it through, or maybe we can do another episode on it. Who knows? So, I've recently got a new job as a waiter, a bit more into my life, because last time I didn't tell you what my job was. So I'm a waiter, and it's something I've never done before, and it's something that I never really intended on doing, but here I am, I'm a waiter now, and that's how it is, really. Not much I can say about that. I was mainly afraid of being a waiter because I was afraid of messing up big time, but so far so good. Had a couple issues. For anyone at work who's listening to this, you'll probably be aware of that, but it's all sorted now. Past is in the past. So when I became a waiter, I started around the busiest time of the year, which for us was Christmas. Maybe different where you work, but normally everyone's busiest time of year is Christmas. And because it was busy, they basically said to me, we're going to get you all trained up in January once it's a bit less busy, so we can get you in really good shape for the rest of the year. But for now, we're just going to let you shadow people and then run food for us. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. Whatever you need me to do, as long as I'm getting paid at the end of the day, I'll be happy. I'll be happy to do whatever. Well, not whatever, but you know what I mean. Now, it could have been really easy for me to go, no, that's not fair on me. If I don't have the proper training and I'm standing around looking like I got 2 thumbs up my bum without a clue what's going on, it could have been very easy for me to say that. But I didn't. I went into it with an open mind. I considered the entire thing just on the job training. so I was still getting trained, but just in a abnormal way. I went into every shift knowing that the worst thing that could happen is I take the wrong food to the wrong table, or I take the right food to the wrong table, or I take the wrong drinks, whatever, which I did do on a couple of occasions, but the past is in the past, as I said. Another key aspect of my growth at this job is putting my all into what I do, and this helps for me because it's a key part of Christianity, which is my religion. Because whenever I go into something, I try and put my all into it, because I'm trying to show the goodness of God and what I do, and God doesn't do things half-hearted now, does he? So going in with the mentality of, I'm going to be the best at putting the food on the table, and I'm going to take these drinks with sauce, it's helped me gain confidence and the skill of waiting on tables. Since then, I've been able to learn the menu a lot easier, because I've seen the food go out at a fast rate, and I've seen the food a lot of times. And also having an open mind and putting my all into it has really helped me get to where I am now, which is waiting on 6 tables at a time or so. So I encourage you to go into things with an open mind and go into everything that you have. Go into everything with everything that you have, if that makes sense. I'm not sure if it does. It makes sense in my head. Hopefully it does in yours too. But yeah, now on to social life. I find that with friendships, I've always got out of it what I've put into it. This could be communication, exchanging of gifts or favours, or just out of that friendship as a whole. I've got lots of friends now that I would consider friends, but I don't often talk to them. But I know that if I did, they would reply and communicate, and all would be well, and it would be like I never lost that contact with them for a period of time. But then, if I didn't make any contact, they straight up wouldn't say anything, apart from like a birthday message on Facebook or something. It's not ideal, because I've probably lost a few friends through this. More on that next episode, or next solo episode, but I'm content with how that is now. But now, I've got amazing friends, that like literally the best I've ever had in a long time, and I can only really thank God for that, because I met them through church and through other things church related. But I would do shout outs to who they were, but I don't want to hurt anyone, so all I'm going to say is, if you see the green story on my personal Insta, it's a good chance it's you. Hello, it's me post-production. Just thought I'd interrupt real quickly. By green story, I actually mean like the close friends one, which only close friends can see. So yeah, just thought I'd break the fourth wall real quick, just to let you know what I meant by green story. So yeah, anyways, on with the podcast. Sorry for those who realise they haven't seen a green story on my Instagram for a while, because you probably know you haven't made the cut. But it's amazing what can happen in friendships in the space of 6 months. Since September in 2018, I've gained multiple members of my family, made friends with people in America through social media because I commented something funny on an Insta post once, and I've just made lots of good friends in general through church, and not ones that I would necessarily think I would have made. But like work, I went into these friendships or initial conversations with an open mind about the person, not judging anything other than their personality. Then afterwards I made the effort to get in contact with them on days that weren't a Sunday, and I basically did the open mind maximum effort thing, and I've gained great friends and family through this. So I thank all those people for being there for me since maybe September, or whenever I've met you, or since the moment we've become friends, because there's been plenty of people there with me, through me on my good days, and also some on my bad days. But the ones who stay there on my bad days are the real ones at the end of the day, and I've got a few of those now, which I'm grateful for. Pizza time. Oh, that's a good bit of pizza, that is. Right. So with friendships, just if you're struggling in friendship at the minute and you're not sure why, just literally message the person saying, is there anything wrong in our friendship? Is there anything that I need to work on? Or take yourself away and see if there is something that you need to work on with yourself. Because it may be that oh, the pizza really got stuck in my chest then. Oh. It may be that the person feels a bit uncomfortable around you because you said something a while ago. It may be something that hasn't been said that you need to address. Whether this is with housemates, like you're leaving stuff around, just being a bit lazy and you're not cleaning up after yourself. Maybe take yourself to one side and do that. But then Also, we never know what friends are going through at any given time. So maybe someone's just lost someone close to them, but they're keeping it to themselves, bottled up, because they know that if they unscrew that bottle, it's just going to burst like a bottle of Coke that's been shaken up. So just approach these conversations like quite easy, like gently. Don't just go, "What's wrong?" Just build up to it. Don't just go into it, is all I have to say. And hopefully you'll maintain the friendships that you have already, and maybe in the future you'll gain some new ones through this. But yeah, I think that's about it. All I have to share today. It's not been a particularly long episode, but about 10 minutes, which is 2 or 3 minutes longer than the last one. So yeah, there's that. If you have any feedback or questions for a possible Q&A episode in the future, that is, not the next one, but if you've got any questions, feel free to send them into the Twitter or the Instagram or Facebook page. I would private message them personally, or like if it's anything negative, private message would go a long way. But if it's just a random question, feel free to just comment it on any of the posts, and I'll be sure to answer it in a future episode, or I'll respond to you there and then. Before I go, I'd just like to say, if you'd like to support the podcast financially, because it is after all free for you to listen to, and I don't run any ads or anything to make money off of the podcast just yet. I run an online clothing store on the side of this, and I get to keep whatever profit is made through the sales. So if you'd like to help fund this, you can do so through buying clothes on there. The website for the clothing store is www.teespring.com/stores/wildshop, and then the Insta page for the clothing store is @wildshop. So yeah, if you'd like to help give me some money, do so through that. Yeah. To celebrate the launch of the podcast, I'm actually doing a 15% off deal at the minute. So use the code PizzaTime1 for 15% off your order. That's 15, not 50, unfortunately. So yeah, use that. I think that just about covers everything I have to say. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your week, and I will speak to you soon. Okay, love you, bye.